So hi friends, welcome to my channel Instant Code. So I have been it's been a break, like I'm back to my channel. So we'll solve this problem today. It's the construct string from a binary tree. So let's read the problem first. So it's given that given the root of a binary tree, construct a string consisting of parentheses and integers from a binary tree with the pre-order traversal pair and return it, and we have to omit all the empty parentheses pair that do not affect the one-to-one mapping relationship between the string and the original binary tree. So we have been given a binary tree over here, and what we have to do is we have to just return the pre-order traversal of this binary tree. In the meantime, if we get any of the nodes to be null over there, in that case what we're going to do, we're going to return back the empty, the open and the close parentheses for those null values. Okay, so let's see this. So if you say this 1 2 3 and 4, so what we have, so if you do the pre-order traversal, so you get 1 and then you get 2 and then you get 4, so you have nothing over there. You go back to the third, you get 3 and then you return back 3, right? So we have every values are basically within the parentheses. So if you see, the logic that we can have is like we are moving from the root node to the left, so whatever is there in the left subtree, we're gonna take it up and then put it in the parenthesis. Whatever is there in the right subtree, we again take it and put it in a parenthesis, right? Let's move to the other example. Over here you see 1 2, again we don't have anything over here. We have only the right node over here. So since we don't have anything over the left subtree, but still we are returning empty and closed parentheses over there. So that's the difference. So for the right subtree, we are not returning if we don't have anything. So let's say for 3, if you have another one on the right side, let's say we have 2, right? But on 3, the left one, if we go on the third one, we have the left one, so there is nothing. In that case, we have to return the empty parenthesis over there. But for the right node, if it's not there, in that case also we are not returning any empty and closed parenthesis. So that will be the additional check over here only for the left node of the tree. Okay, so let me draw this for you. Okay, so let's say so we have, like, let's say we have a root node, we have another one, and we have another one, right? So let's say we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3, right? Again we have something over there, again we have something over there, right? So for this node, if we have a value, let's say we have a value, then you will gonna put it in a parenthesis. You're gonna, so this is a root node, so you will take everything within this, so all this will come within this parenthesis over there. So you'll write 2 and then you will write 5, okay, and then you write other one. Now this is okay if we have a left subtree over here, right? This node we are having, so we can go ahead with this. What is, or what could be the case if we don't have this node, right? So let's say one such case is like, let's say we have this node and we have the other one, we have nothing over this side, we have nothing over this side. In that case, you're gonna return back over here a empty and close parentheses for this null value over here. But you are not going to do this thing for the right one. So let's say you have nothing over a right node for this a node, right? You don't have nothing over there on the right part, so you're not going to give an empty and close parenthesis for the right part. You're only going to give this empty and close parenthesis on the for the left side. I hope the question is clear. Okay, so let's code this up. So what we're gonna do is, first of all, see, we are returning it in a string, right? So we have to take something in the string side. So let's say I take up a resultant one, right? I say, so let's say I take up a string, right? Now what I will do, so I'll just whenever I'm taking a string, right? So what is the first value you get? The first value will be the root node, that is 1 over here. You'll take that one. So but that is an integer value, correct? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take that value, right, and you're gonna uh, change it to a string. So the inbuilt string functionality we have, and you can change that, right? Once that is done, so let's say we have 1 and we the root node in the example 2, if you see, so we have taken 1 over there, right? Go with the example 2 that is seen on the screen. So what we have done is, so we have taken 1 and we have entered it. So what we have entered, we have taken 1 and we have entered in this string. So in this string now 1 by 1 I have, right? Now what I will do after this, so I'll again check. Okay, so the root, tell me, do you have a roots left? Do you have a root left? I'm checking for the child node. Am I having the child node or not? So if I'm having the child node, so what I have to do, so for the child node I basically have to enter a parenthesis over there, right? I have to take a first parenthesis. Now what I have to again take up the again I have to use the recursion basically. So I will recurse it for the next value. So what I will do, I'll keep on traversing for the left node until unless I go back to the null, right? So what I will do, I'll use the same function over here, recursive function. I hope recursion is okay. um, I'll explain recursion in my other videos, the basic videos I'll start. For now, just think that this function will be recalling it again for the left part of until it gets a null. So what we will do, we'll recurse it for the left one, right? And then what we will do, we'll just enter the right node over here, right? And we are closing it. So what we have done, we have taken 1. Now what we have done, we have taken 2, and 2 is within the brackets, right? And we have closed it. We haven't closed it like because we are doing the recursion. So over here we are taking some values, right? And again we will close it, right? So this is done for the left part, right? Now what we will do, we will do again the similar thing for the right part. I hope this is clear to you. So we'll check, okay, if we have a right node, and then if it is, I'll just go and traverse to the right side of the child node and I'll just add it up. Is it okay? Okay, so we have just traversed the right side and we will check whether we have a root, right, or not. And what we'll do, we'll just return the result part. Okay, now will this code be fine? Will it work? So okay, so let's recheck it. So what we have done, we have taken the root node, we have taken 1, we have gone to 2 now, and we are checking for the null node, right? But am I doing any check for the null node over here? So if it's null, it's gonna do nothing over there. So what I have to do for the null, what I will do, I have to insert the values, right? But when we have to only in the left, when the left is not there, right? So where can I put the check? So I have to put the check in the right node when I'm doing it. So what I will do, I'll check, so do I have a roots left? Like, is it existing when I'm traversing in the right side, or do I have a left before or not? So if I don't have it, so what I will do, so I'll take up the strings, right? I have to put it in a parenthesis, right? I have to return those one. So you can go ahead with this example too, if you see. So what we have done, so we have just entered a parenthesis. This is for which case? You see this one, after 2 we are getting a parenthesis, right? In the example number 2, if you see the output, after 2 we are getting a parenthesis. Why we are getting this? In 2 the left side there is nothing, but we have to return a parenthesis. So whenever we are traversing to the right node, right, so we'll check whether we are having the root left or not. If not, we'll add first this, and then we'll do the very similar the one we are doing for the other one. I hope. Let's run this code. I'll check if there is anything we have to change or not. Okay, so it is accepted. Let's submit it. Okay, so this is done. So I hope this video is this logic and is clear over here. So if you like my video, please do subscribe my channel. I'll keep on adding further videos on other DSAs, and we'll solve a better problems going forward in my channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.